Folks, rewind that in your head. The judge didn't just throw shade, she threw a legal thunderbolt, and this is only the opening act. If this is the start, imagine what's coming. All right, pause. Let's break this down. Deferred adjudication. That's legal talk. Think of deferred adjudication like...
And it appears to the court that you're just having children and allowing somebody else to support them. And I don't know why you're getting attitude with me. You haven't raised any of your children. None of your children are with you. You have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old. Here's the thing. You have an 18-year-old, 7-year-old, and none of them are with you. You're not raising them. You haven't been working. You just told me in 5 years. You haven't. Now you have a baby on the way. State of Texas.
Probation on steroids. You're technically guilty, but the system is dangling freedom like a carrot. Mess up once, and boom, the stick comes down hard. So the state is offering a deal. Plead guilty, avoid immediate jail, and follow the rules. Would you take that deal? Imagine walking around every day knowing one slip-up means prison bars. That's
Ashley Cabayro. And probation, this is an application. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Angela Blake.
And are you Ms. Cabayro?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Cabayro, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years at the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if any time your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
That's not just pressure, that's a ticking legal time bomb. She has 7 kids, and not one of them is in her custody. 7 kids. 0 custody. That's not a red flag. That's a fireworks show. At this point, the judge isn't just weighing charges. She's...
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Cabayro, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you? Thank you. And to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Okay, I'm gonna need you to speak up. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. You the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is recommending deferred adjudication and a $500 fine. Of course, the court will hear argument on the fine, but usually the court probates the fine. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait till I finish.
Oh.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution.
It's weighing whether this woman has lost control of her entire life. Newsflash. Child Protective Services doesn't take your kids over a missing paint job. Exactly. CPS isn't the boogeyman over messy houses. It's drugs, abuse, and long-term neglect.
And those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. I submit State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and state, you may be excused to continue to confer. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just request the court waive or probate the entire fine.
All right, the court will probate the fine. Ms. Cabayro, how many children do you have?
I have 7.
7? Everyone, please whisper. And what are their ages?
I have 18, 17, 16, 11, 10, 9, and a 7.
Wait, 11, 10,
9,
9.
and 7.
All right, and now you have a baby on the way?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're 18, 17, 16, 11, 10, 9, and 7. Where are they?
My 3 oldest are with their dad. My 10-year-old and my 9-year-old are adopted by my cousin. My 11-year-old and my 7-year-old are adopted by my brother.
So because you're saying adopted, I'm assuming there was a CPS case? And what happened with the CPS case?
I voluntarily signed over my rights.
All right, what were they asking you to do that you did not do?
I didn't comply with my house service. I needed 1 room to be completed, and it wasn't completed on time. So
Child Protective Services does not have you signing away your rights because of place.
I was doing everything I was supposed to. It's just, my house wasn't completed to get my kids back on time. So it was either the state took them or they voluntarily signed for my rights.
That trigger permanent removals. And the judge knows it. She's calling out the excuses live, no filter. You were not doing anything and now you're about to have another child. Are you employed? No. Let that sink in. No job, no custody, another child on the way. If this feels like a cycle,
Child Protective Services, that's not the way it works. The way Child Protective Services works, and I would tell you, I think your attorney may have handled Child Protective. You have not?
Not me.
All right, I've handled plenty of Child Protective Services cases. And what you're telling me, that's not the way it works. You know how it works? They give you a year to get your life together to try to get your children back. And what ends up happening is you have a babysitter for free for a year. And what they want you to do is not use drugs. They want you sober. They want you to have a place for your children. They want you to be able to financially support your children. Now, if your housing is not ready, because they help you get housing.
Yes, it was just that's what it was, the placement, my housing. It was just, they said that one of the rooms wasn't completely finished because I had to rebuild my rooms.
No, let me just tell you, what you're telling me now is not true. And let me tell you why I say it's not true. Now, that may be a part of it, but that's not the whole reason, because I've just told you, Child Protective Services, if you need housing for your children, guess what? They will help you get housing for your children. If there's a problem with the house where you're staying at, where maybe it's not up to code, guess what? Child Protective Services will help you get your house up to code. They do all of that. But if your house is not up to code, if you're moving a man in that you're not supposed to be moving in, and if you're still doing drugs, no, Child Protective Services is not giving your child back, and they will give you a year to get your act together. And if you have your act together within that year, but you still need a little thing, like, for example, you're telling me you need your housing, they will extend it. So the fact that all these children you have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
that's because it is. And Judge Boyd is about to slam the brakes on it. Boom. There it is. First it was the housing. Now, it's meth. Truth always leaks under pressure. First it was about the house, now it's about meth. Watch how fast the courtroom energy shifts, because when honesty finally cracks,
and you don't have any of them in your custody and all of them were adopted out, that tells me not only did you not do anything within a year, and the fact that they didn't extend you, because it doesn't sound like they extended you, that means that you were not doing anything. And now you're about to have another child. Are you employed?
No.
When's the last time you had employment?
5 years ago.
I'm sorry?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. And is the father of this child the same father of your other children?
No, ma'am.
Who's the father of the 18-year-old?
His dad, Christopher.
Christopher?
Solis.
So Christopher is the father of 18, 17, and 16-year-old? Who's the father of the 11-year-old?
Daniel Delaveris.
Who's the father of the 10 and 9-year-old?
The same.
And the 7-year-old?
Same.
And this child?
No, not this one.
So how often are you using meth?
Well, I was using it often when they took away my kids, but when I signed them over.
See? Now, this is where the dishonesty come in. I asked you, why were your rights
through, the entire case flips. This isn't punishment for the sake of punishment, it's architecture. The judge is building a wall of rules, classes, and tests, not just to box her in, but to protect every child who might be hurt if she slips again.
And what did you tell me? Housing. And I even told you I've done CPS cases and they don't just take it away for housing. Now you come back with, I was using when they took my children away and I signed.
After I got my kids taken from me.
Yeah.
That's when I started using meth.
How many times were you using meth?
After they took my kids, I was using it on everyday thing.
All right. And how many times were you using it before CPS even got involved in your life?
I wasn't using nothing.
Oh, so why did CPS get involved in your life?
Because my daughter had an accident.
Which daughter?
My youngest, my 7-year-old.
What accident did she have?
She fell from the second floor balcony to down the second floor balcony under the father's watch.
Okay. So let me explain something to you. Children cannot support themselves. And it appears to the court that you're just having children and allowing somebody else to support them. For example, if I were to have a child, I can't say, oh, cute baby, and then put them at Travis Park and say, good luck to you. And that's what you've been doing with all of your children. You haven't raised a single one of them and you haven't been working. So let me just tell you, I'm gonna help you with that. And I don't know why you're getting attitude with me. You haven't raised any of your children. None of your children are with you. You have an 18-year-old, 17. Here's the thing. You have an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old, 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 7-year-old, and none of them are with you. You're not raising them. You haven't been working. You just told me in 5 years. You haven't been financially supporting any of them. Now you have a baby on the way. But I'm going to help you with that. So I'm going to sentence her to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody. And she's to follow all recommendations of TAP. Other than this felony case, does she have any other felonies?
Not on her, well, pending, Your Honor, or in her record.
On her record?
I believe she has one other felony.
For what?
I'm not.
Unauthorized use of a vehicle.
Okay, I know it's a state jail felony, Your Honor. She says unauthorized use.
All right, she's going to do a TAP evaluation in custody. All the recommendations will be followed. If TAP says that she's not to do inpatient treatment before she's released, we're going to come back to court and find out what treatment program she needs to be in with whatever treatment court that's available. You're going to get employment. Proof of it. And I understand if it ends up being a difficult pregnancy, which I hope it will not be, then we will do something about the employment. I know my mom worked until 9 months.
I know she's explained to me she's already a high risk.
All right. There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days of release. And if she can't work, then she'll need to find she need to have a doctor's excuse. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Once she's released, I'm going to want random field visits. 1 time per month until further notice. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Make sure that's intensive parenting classes. And once she completes that, the community service hours will be waived. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. She is not allowed to reside in any home with minors. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. How far did you go in school?
I went up to the 10th grade.
Why didn't you graduate?
Because I was going down the route path.
Okay. And do a gang evaluation on her, please. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, and did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I know you probably say Stephanie Boyd is being hard on me, but somebody needs to be hard on you because you just can't go through this world having children and wanting somebody else to support them. And that's what's been happening. You can't go through this world and not have employment. The only people who are allowed to not really have employment are eccentric, wealthy people because they already have the money, but you're going to have to get a job. You can't be finding yourself now. You know the reason why you don't have time to find yourself? Because you have all these children and you continue to have more children. So it's going to have to stop. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. I'll stand for a motion to revoke. Counsel, I need a trial court certification of defendants, right?
I'm going to withdraw the motion, Your Honor.
All right. Hey, what's the reason for withdrawal of this motion?
Your Honor, this is Ms. Cabayro's first motion to withdraw. In addition, not motion to withdraw, motion to enter adjudication guilt petition. She has shown partial compliance with the conditions of supervision. She has completed.
All right, but she's been missing, according to your motion to revoke, since June.
Yes, she has, Judge.
So that's June, July, August, well, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. And you all want to withdraw?
Yes, Judge.
Your Honor, she hasn't reported because of irresponsibility, but she has shown a lot of responsibility in other ways. She's done the tapping assessment. She's done the parenting classes, the inpatient program. She's completed it at Casa Mia. She's completed to her.
If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Okay.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. I want her drug tested today.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to see what the results are.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And why is she in custody? Because of the motion to revoke?
There's a warrant, Your Honor. That's why.
All right, just have a seat. We're going to get you tested today.
And
The state wants to withdraw this motion. So let me just tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to sign the motion to withdraw. You're still going to be on probation. You're going to do a UA today. If that UA comes back positive, then a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand? All right, so
And if this woman wants a future, this is her last
you're going to leave
off-ramp.
here and you're going to go to a felony drug court to receive your UA. Do you understand? All right, Deputy Laura, she can be released.
The Board of Listed,
Yes.
I think that's victim impact ready, Judge.
So if you can make sure, probation, if you'll make sure that she goes to felony drug court, they're waiting on her to do her UA with them.
True stories, real courtrooms, and every ruling. Only on Ruling Today channel. Subscribe now and be the first to watch every new ruling.